Hey kids, my name's Jeff. I heard you guys needed an electrician to help with your electricity unit, so here I am. I wanted to start off by first describing where the power comes into your building. And if you look over my shoulder, you'll notice a pole, the third pole down there, with a gray cylinder on the top. And that is called a transformer. And so what happens is the power from the utility company comes into that transformer, and it's thousands of volts that are coming in through the wires up to that point. And the transformer then takes the thousands of volts and it goes back down to 120 volts for the building, so that we can plug in items and turn lights on. So from that transformer, it goes across these poles, through these wires, to right there. And there's a connection point, and it goes down the pole, through the conduit, underground, over to the meter to your building. So if we take a walk, right there on the right hand side with the circle in the middle of it is the electrical meter, and that will basically measures the amount of electricity that you all use in the building. So every month they take a reading of that meter, and so they can then charge. All right, here, back again, just trying to finish up. To the left of the meter is a big gray box, rectangular box, and that is probably the main distribution panel. So it goes from the meter into the panel, which has circuit breakers, and that will send electricity to different parts of the building. All right, so from the main distribution panel outside, the electricity is sent to different parts of the building. All right, here we are standing right next to a wall switch at the end of the hall, and this controls your lights in the hall. As you can see, I'm shining them on and off. So there is a pipe that goes from the electrical panel that we just saw and goes through the ceiling down to the switch here. And then from the switch it goes up to the lights. So inside the pipe are wires that take the electricity from the electrical panel, from the circuit breaker, and basically you're opening and closing the electricity flow up to the lights, so that shuts it on and off. And so there's usually 3 wires. One's your black wire, which is the hot, that has 120 volts. And then the second wire is called the white wire, is the neutral. And then the third wire is called the ground, and it's for safety. And this will basically allow the circuit breaker to shut off if there is a problem with the circuit. So what it does is the electricity goes from the panel through the switch up to the light, and then the lights are on. The electricity returns back through the neutral to the panel, and then it's sent back to basically to the power plant. That's how that works. And then this one should be never energized, which is really carrying electricity. It's only there to allow the circuit breaker to work. So, and this is an example of house wire called Romex.